play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
He saw that one was going long, and he tracked it down.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Lowry. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And again, no good by Toronto.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute.
Ross passes to Valanciunas. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going. Begovic is checked in for Toronto. Joseph comes in for Terrence Ross. And then for New York, Kyle O'Quinn is checked in for Lopez. Lance Thomas comes in for Porzingis, and it's Jackson in for Grant.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, deterred them from those plans.
Lowry drives in, and Jackson with the block. And pushing it up, here's New York. Anthony leading the charge.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
DeMarre Carroll's checked in for Kyle Lowry. And New York with a change here, too. Zeller, he's checked in for Lance Thomas. Begovic with a screen on Jackson. And Joseph kicks to Begovic. And stolen by Zeller. Anthony dishes to Afflalo. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. And that's 12 points for Aaron Afflalo. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Knicks.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
Amari Stoudemire, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. And so here's Toronto. Carroll with the three, and he gets the bucket. Carroll's got his third basket of the night right there.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And it's DeRozan missing.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Puts up a three. The Raptors rebound.
Nice hustle to get them a second look.
On the wing, Jackson. 14 points for him.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. When you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Begovic with a screen. Joseph with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. To the wing right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Carroll gets it to go.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or you'll give up points in a hurry. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Toronto's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Joseph, the pass to DeRozan. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Stoudemire against Carroll. Begovic trains it from 9 feet away. Begovic has got 12.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Stoudemire kicks to Jackson. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
Some big points there. They got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
And here is Joseph. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's DeRozan. It's rebounded by New York. Jackson's got 11 rebounds in the game.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
Out to the right wing. Here's Carroll. It's rebounded by New York. Jackson's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. For the lead. And again, New York with the triple. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
During that break, Dwayne Casey had some words for his team. He told Pekovic that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. Valanciunas, good.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Aflalo kicks to Jackson. Down low. Stoudemire dishes to Jackson. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Stoudemire, here we go. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Stoudemire's got the lead up to 4 now for the Knicks. Toronto's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Pekovic with a screen on Williams. Here's Carroll. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Take a look at what Carroll's done. He's got 11 points, and he sprayed home 3 three-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
Thomas checked in for the Knicks. He dishes it to Zeller. Jackson up top. He's got 21. Cuts off the pass. Fast break Toronto. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The dish to Valanciunas. He kicks it to Joseph. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Next up in the docket, the Bucks following this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Jackson. The kick out to Aflalo. No good from outside. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Knicks lead by 3. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. They've got Lowry, Scola out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Ross in at the small forward. It's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
That's his 3rd personal foul. At the line.
That free throw good from Ross.
Terrence Ross. Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Ross. The Knicks with the lead. Jackson kicks to Aflalo. Back to Jackson. Puts it up from 12. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Jackson's got 23 points.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Jackson comes over with the double. Pass to Ross. Outside Lowry. This one for 3. Here's Valanciunas. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
And Joseph kicks to Valanciunas. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Some good play from Valanciunas in this one. He's got 10 rebounds and 2 steals. Really dominating this game, just taking it over.
And really, the fact that he's making it look so effortless while he's doing it.
And Toronto making a change here. DeRozan's checked in. Anthony's checked in for the Knicks.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Toronto trailing. DeRozan passes to Lowry. DeRozan against the Flalo. Valanciunas dishes to Lowry. And again, no good by Toronto.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park. You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
Here's Scola. He sinks the 11-footer.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Left side Lowry. It's DeRozan top of the key. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. 21 points for DeMar DeRozan. And an important part of every team's game. A look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really, in a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Here's Jackson. Scola with the rebound. Scola's got his 4th rebound in this one. No good from Ross. The Knicks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
A good night for Carmelo Anthony. He has 23 points and 9 assists. He's shown some flash with his passing and some grit with his board work.
Yeah, not a combination that too many players in our league possess. Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. And he makes both free throws. Raptors trail by 3. Now DeRozan. Screened by Valanciunas. And stolen by Afflalo. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure. Big shot. As soon as he got an opening, boy, did he let it fly.
Porzingis passes to Lopez. And here's a follow for 3. That's good. And the Knicks lead by 6. The Raptors have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's Jackson, and that one is stuffed right through. He has a highlight reel unto himself.